Are you ready for the 7-deck challenge? I sure am, and Seb and I have recorded the first 3 episodes already. If you do not know what the 7-deck challenge is, I will link in the description, the top of the description, we'll have a link to the video explaining most of what it's about with general rules as well. I will go over something though that wasn't clear from that first video, which was which format we'd be using. And then I don't mean April 2014 Forbidden Limited List, that kind of format, but I had 4 different kind of formats to use. First I had regular format, which was every one of us has 7 decks. We duel once with each deck, and then it's best out of 7. We also had Hearts format, where each deck had a life, and as soon as that deck had lost a duel, it lost its life and cannot be used in the challenge again, which makes for a minimum of 7 duels, but maximum of 49. And then we could do both in singles and in match. Now, I really wanted to do Hearts, and there was no clear indication as to someone wanting to do either Hearts or regular, so I went with Hearts. And because Hearts would take longer than regular, and especially in match, I wasn't going to do match Hearts, so we're doing Hearts single Hearts format. It's me versus Seb, me versus SMP Gaming, my friend. Later I do intend to face other people, which will be some of my YouTube viewers, some of my friends on the end. I've already talked to a good amount of people who want to be in it. I'm not going to decide who's going to be that until at least after this first one is finished. Now, a few things to note about what's going to happen. The first 3 have been recorded, the rest will record probably tomorrow or sometime soon anyway. I've noticed that I have this light here. It's dark now. Maybe tomorrow I'll record in the afternoon, I'll have natural light from outside. But the first 3 episodes were recorded in the evening, so I just have this light, and the light comes from my screen and a little light from up there. Now, I've noticed that, in between the first and second duel, I went to the toilet to take a toilet break. I noticed when seeing the recording of the third duel that the light wasn't on, and I'm going to assume that that was the case in the second duel as well, that I never switched the light back on, because normally I don't play with that specific light on. I just have it on in the evening if I record a video with a webcam. So 2 and 3 you'll be able to see me less well than I'd want you to, unfortunately, so I'm sorry for that. But you will still hear me, you will still hear the sounds from the computer and all the cool cards that are placed on the field sounds, and you will also be able to hear Seb, aka SMP Gaming, because we will be on Skype all the time when we're recording, and I have recorded his voice as well. And some really weird stuff happens, especially the intro to Duel 3. I'm not going to say much about it, but it's weird. But then again, Seb and I, we talk about weird stuff. First duel is really long, but it has an amazing ending, so you definitely want to stick the duel and wait for that ending. It's really great. I'm not going to spoil too much. I'm not going to spoil who won. I'm not going to spoil what decks are used. You're just going to have to wait and see. Now, this video will go up today. It's currently 11:50 p.m. It'll be up shortly after midnight, probably. However, for the rest of the duels, I do have a schedule. I will try, and I say try because I cannot make it certain due to the different file sizes, but I'll try to have all the videos up around 7 p.m. GMT plus 1. GMT plus 1 is my time zone, and I think that around 7 p.m. is a time where I am able to put the videos up. I can upload them before that, write the description, that kind of stuff, and around 7 p.m. each day, I plan to have a video up, starting tomorrow. So tomorrow around 7 p.m. GMT plus 1, that's 6 p.m. GMT, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can calculate the rest for yourself. So 7 p.m. GMT plus 1 tomorrow evening, I will have the first duel up. That is on Sunday. Then on Monday on 7 p.m., duel 2. Tuesday, 7 p.m., duel 3. Wednesday, duel 4, and so on and so on and so on. Every single day you will have a duel until the challenge is over, until one of us runs out of hearts. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below. Whether you have or not, look forward to the 7-deck challenge, Single Hearts, Auka versus SMP Gaming. We are starting tomorrow. Be here at 7 p.m. GMT +1. It's going to be the first duel. You do not want to miss this show. See you tomorrow.